Hi everyone. Today I want to start this video with the revolutionary changes that has happened over the last few decades. First it was personal computers. You know how massive disrupt that has happened because of this PC revolution. And next is about the internet. So I don't want to go deep what is internet all those things, but I'm talking about the scale at which it has disrupted the entire industry, entire software industry. And next big thing that has happened in the early 1990s or in the beginning of 2000 is mobile. So where so almost everyone globally now is having a mobile phone. So it's like a PC in your pocket. So without mobile apps, it came to a stage where at least everyone is carrying a mobile. So next big revolutionary change that has happened is cloud, where you don't need even physical servers or physical machines to maintain your softwares or data. Everything happens in cloud, in virtual machines in cloud. So this is one more big revolutionary change that has happened. And now the current happening and the current trend is about AI explosion. So generally it comes like, okay, every revolution brings some excitement, and it also sometimes brings some confusion also. Sometimes people feel we are lost, and sometimes people feel it's very powerful. But from and many software engineers are silently asking, where do I stand in this future? The answer is Maigha. So we are proudly introducing AI engineering. It's all about building software with AI. It's AI engineering for the future. So let's go more details what Maigha is offering and the roadmap. So let's first talk about few details on AI integration. So everywhere you see in your hearing, okay, AI is writing code, AI is testing software, AI is talking to customers, AI is automating decisions. Oh God, what not? And naturally, naturally we think, okay, other software engineers are being replaced. No, the answer is software engineers are not being replaced; they are being redefined actually. So you can, but the current trend shows like by 2030 almost the percentage where software development will be of 95%. That is bit very high, but still that's the truth, that's the fact. In 2026 year it will be very disrupting year in the terms of using AI in the software development process itself or in the software industry itself. But again, software engineers are not being replaced, they are being redefined actually. Okay. So So the next is to solve this puzzle. What is this Maiga's approach? What do we do actually? Today internet is full of a content, prompts, tools, demos. But when you try to build a real product, so there will be a lot of issues: memory breaks, data break, workflows breaks, deployment breaks. A lot of problems you'll having. But real AI is not a prompt. Real AI is of software engineering. So that is why Maiga exists. We did a lot of brainstorming sessions, and we came up with one particular roadmap where we should focus on how to use the model. It's not about if you start doing what is model, how it is built, how to train the model. These are one aspect. But as a software engineer, the real focus should be how do you build a software system around it. And if you take a raw model and how do you turn into a live software system. So our focus and approach is about that. And with that idea in the mind, we came up with a unified roadmap where it helps all the team leads, software engineers, and freshers. If you are a team lead, definitely by hearing to this next set of videos, you'll be definitely gaining deep technical understanding and gain the skills to guide your team effectively. And software engineers, yes, you'll definitely learn how to use AI models effectively from software engineering perspective and gain ideas on integration. It's not about just learning. Definitely you'll get ideas. Oh, okay, by learning these concepts, by watching this particular video, by understanding few concepts in the you definitely understand, okay, how do I integrate in AI into my day-to-day software activities or into the products. As a freshers, it's a big blessing for you. You will be definitely starting your career on the cutting edge technologies. You don't need to worry about the legacy gap and embrace modern technologies from day one. I mean, you don't need to see how this AI revolutionary happened, learning about all machine learning, Python, I mean, deep learning, all those things. You just start with this. Definitely will be the future is more wonderful, definitely. So, but on a whole, there will be some special boot camps for team leads, and there will be a special coursework for freshers. You can expect from us from Udemy and all those things. But this particular series of videos, where we'll be having 7 videos, this is more scattered for software engineers. Doesn't mean like it is not useful for team leads and freshers. It is definitely useful, but we'll be putting more specific details for team leads and more elaborate details for freshers in the upcoming coursework. And okay, so in order to start learning AI, as I mentioned in the previous slide, so it's let's cut the legacy and then start as a software engineer, learn how to use the models, existing GPT models or Anthropic Cloud model, Gemini models. Let's start using this model and build a software system around it. So on that note, I can say that traditional courses are too theoretical. We realize there is a massive gap between theoretical approach and real industry approach, because it mostly focuses on how the evolution happened, what is NLP, what are the different algorithms, neural networks, all those things. See that those are, I'm not saying those are essential, but from software engineering perspective, you have a model and you need to use that model and build a real-time application and solve some solution, provide solutions. That's how a software engineer should think. Okay. And again, we are not providing any crazy examples in this course, like okay, book railway ticket, book flight tickets. Yeah, those looks like crazy. Build a chat bot, Swiggy chat bot, Zomato chat bot, like that. But those in real, if you go in the real time, in the from the integration perspective, as we know, we work for a startup company, and then Maigha has a lot of products. So we are thinking in that way how to integrate AI into our products, or how to make our productivity increase day by day with the help of AI. So in those aspects, from the I have took some examples from that aspect, like if you have any tools, if you have any executables, how to use that as a tool, how to build internal knowledge system using RAG, and how to use agents like Google search, and how to ensure, like if you want to generate any images, if you want to build any articles, or on how to make software development easy with the help of AI. So we are thinking in those aspects and providing some real time examples from the Mega's growth perspective. So next we will see the learning path. So the learning path we categorize into two parts. So first is Gen AI and the next is Agentic AI. In the generative AI segment, we will start with the Lang ecosystem. Yeah, the Lang ecosystem means it's called also called as Lang chain ecosystem. So here this is a software framework, and then we'll see how this software framework helps in building the LLM apps more easily, more friendly, less more organized, and less easily maintainable. Okay, so in this ecosystem we will be seeing all the key components: LangChain, LangGraph, LangSmith, and LangSer, and see how they are useful to develop and deploy an LLM app from end to end. So next we'll see how, after learning the ecosystem, we'll be also developing some small LLM application. So to that LLM application, we will add memory in the second video. So this helps us to, okay, so if you are building any application without maintaining the conversation history, or without maintaining the history across the session, you can't, it is not effective, because every time you can't tell the model to, you need to tell the model to remember the context and the meaning. So that's where memory plays a key role. So third is about the RAG. See, RAG is called Retrieval Augmented Generation. So you are not restricted only to use the trained data by the model. You can also add more data to the model, in the sense you can, to the prompt you can add more data called retrieved data from your internal knowledge sources, be it your company policy, some important code base, or some data scraped from web. So like a lot of things we can add to our my internal organization details. So we will go to that technique, and then once the generative AI segment is done, we'll move on to agentic AI segment. So you know the modern AI is not about just a chat prompt or a chart engines helping in a different aspects. It's all about doing certain tasks. So that comes a real game changer called AI agent. Agent means a tool plus model. So how tools help us really achieve something, do it certain tasks. And with agentic RAG, it's a next change where it combines RAGs and AI agents. So a RAG can also be used as a tool. So not only the tools from the MCP servers, from the internal the RAG tools can also be used to do some autonomous tasks on the domain specific. And the next is about agentic AI, where you will be orchestrating multiple agents. It's not that in the real applications we are not restricted to one agent. We will be having multiple agents, and we'll see how to orchestrate these multiple agents and then build a real software system. And last but not the least, we'll adding memory to this entire agentic application. And now this becomes a memory augmented agentic AI, a real world system. So this is what you will be seeing in the this kind of system we'll be building. So we'll be having user sends query, we'll be having an aggregator agent, and you'll having multiple agents who decides what to do, where to fetch, and then you will be having some memory, short term and long term. And since it's an agent, model has the power to reason and chain of thoughts. It will do both. And after that, each agents can connect to MCP servers. From MCP servers, you will connect to local data, and then you can also do like Google search engines, lot of search engines you can integrate, and then you can integrate your lot of servers, your cloud base or GitHub, a lot of thing we can do. So but we will build this similar kind of agentic AI system finally, memory augmented agentic AI system. That's our approach. After all the videos, finally we'll be building an application similar to this. And the key takeaways from this course, the real transformation is like you will definitely embrace AI fearlessly, with confidence, with clarity, and with definitely after this course, you will be feel much strong, and you'll have clear intent on how to integrate AI ideas into your products. And it's 100% a software engineer's practical approach to mastering AI. So definitely a lot of emphasis is done on how to how to get gain momentum on this AI from the software's perspective. We are skipping the legacy path and we are going into a new path that's called software engineering AI path. Also, you'll be having a strong foundation. Interestingly, by after end of this course, you'll definitely feel we have a strong foundation for becoming a full stack AI professional. You believe me. And next, it's not only about, it's more about hands-on production ready skills for real world AI. You'll definitely gain those skills. It's not about just understanding the theory. Okay, what is agentic AI, what is RAG, all those techniques. You will be, most of the videos are practical approach, code oriented. We'll be sharing the code to you after the end of each video, and then it's definitely will gain hands-on real world AI skills. Let's join us join us on this transformative journey to the AI engineering. We are there. Are you ready to build with Maigha? Please join us. Stay tuned. Bye bye. Take care.